sofa, and it is watching Sky Sports News. I've many fond memories and funny memories of my granddad, and I've been asked to share a couple with you. Whilst working in the London construction industry with the surname Hanley, has had its disadvantages and advantages to me. When I was a trainee about 10 years ago, I turned up on a job and I was asked to look after the utilities gangs, to do the sewage connection to the job. I thought, yeah, no problem. I'm all over this. I went down to the lead miner on the morning and I gave him what's called a permit to dig. For those in the industry, you know. And I signed it on the bottom, S. Hanley. And I gave it to this fella and I said, in front of my boss, would you like to sign there, please, for the permit? He looked me up and down, seen the name Hanley on the bottom of the sheet, and said, your granddad PJ, in 25 years effing employment, never gave me no permit to dig. And he threw it back in my face. In front of my new boss at the time, which, as you can imagine, was a bit of a shock for me. And had to apologise and try and get the man to sign. In 2010, we took Grandad to Cheltenham, one of his many loves, horse racing. And after the first race, we lost it. With 60,000 punters there, the majority being Irish, I knew he was in a good place, shall we say. So we carried on, gambling, as you do, having a good time. And the last race came. And after the last race, I turned to my father and I said, Dad, do you know where Grandad is? We've got to get going. So we went out looking for him. And we found him at the grandstand bar, holding court, with about 30 other Irishmen, all listening to him. And that's the sort of man he was. He was an infectious character. Everywhere he go, he had a presence. And I think that, you know, you will remember him like that as well. More recently, at Cheltenham this year, I went and spent the day with him at Corrie Avenue. I've never been to the bookies so much in one day in my life. I was up and down to the bookies in the car, putting Grandad's bets on. Unfortunately, he didn't have any winners that day, and then again the last race came. The favourite for the race, which had quite good odds, and they were all talking about it. And I said, no, you've got to back this horse and try and win back some of the money. He says, I would not back that horse. And I didn't know why, and I didn't know for what reason. It turned out it was the Queen's horse. He completely refused to back this horse because it was owned by the Queen. The horse won, and I looked at Grandad, and he threw his betting slip on the floor in the living room in Corrie Avenue, and I won't repeat the exact words he said. But he wasn't happy that day anyway. But that was a fond memory of mine that I had, you know, spending the day with Grandad. I'd like to thank Nan, though, my nanny Nora. We can all raise a glass, firstly to Nan.
To Nan.
Cheers. There is a saying, behind every strong man is a stronger woman. And I don't see that more fitted to anyone else than my Nan. So, and also, we're going to raise a glass to PJ himself. So if everyone wants to do that, It is this tough time of losing Grandad. The whole family have pulled together. It's a big family, obviously, and it's nice that everyone pulled together. Special thanks to all of those who you know, arranged today, Mary, who relentlessly went up and down to the hospital and took him to all his doctor's appointments and everything else. And, you know, he passed away last Monday in a house full of family, full of noise, full of voices that he knew. Which, you know, he went, should we say, he went in a good way. I looked up to my granddad as a grandson, and I miss him. I'd like everyone to remember him in the way I remembered him, as you all will, and we'll celebrate his life. He had a good life, and he led it in a good way. So, thank you very much.